What it is, what it do. 2 minutes mic coming at you. I'm a rhymer now. I'm a rhyme sayer now. I'm a rhyme sayer.
You're a rhyme sayer?
Rhyme sayer.
They don't call them rappers anymore? What's it called? Rhyme sayers?
The rhyme sayer, bro. Get on that nation. Rhyme sayer nation.
Yo, hashtag rhyme sayer.
Hey.
Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? This is episode 119 of 2 Minutes Now Mike. Your podcast favorite podcast. I am Big Ron alongside the best producer in the business, in the podcast game, White Peppa. And Billy Richards early in the game with the commentaries on. He was like, "No starting yet."
Look, this is the earliest we've started this show in like 3 weeks.
It really is, because I think we're finally working all the kinks out. We're like, all right, cool, 8 o'clock, let's go.
I've got multiple where Facebook yells at me and it's like,
yeah,
you have to do it by 8:05, and it's like 8:04. I'm like, good, hit the button.
Play.
I give everybody a chance to congregate, and then I hit the button. So
There
you go, Bill. Now we're live.
Now we live.
Face.
Let's get into this thing.
Let's get into all the things, man. This has been a week from hell.
It's been a week. It's been a long week, but it's only Tuesday, so it feels like it's Wednesday or Thursday right now.
I thought for sure
it's legit only Tuesday.
I think until you said something, I kind of didn't think tonight was a podcast. I was like, oh, Wednesday. Wait, did we miss one yesterday?
I was like, yeah. So we're gonna do this, right? Because I'm ready to go as far as this.
Yeah, I know. You texted me. I was like, bro, settle down. It's Wednesday.
You're like, oh.
I was like, oh, wait a second. 8 o'clock. I'm ready to go up there. I have an alarm on my watch.
Our fans need it.
I have an extra alarm on my watch that says like 7:40 podcast in 20 minutes, just to remind me. Just in case I ever forget.
It's like, tell me you're getting old without actually telling me you're getting old.
Bro, there's an alarm for everything.
It really is. It really is. Oh, sex time.
Like, oh! Hooray!
It's like shit and sex. There it is.
I don't need an alarm for poop, bro. That thing's going to come back.
Oh, it'll alarm you. It'll be alarming.
Yo, I'm at Chinese tonight. It's going to be alarming.
Oh.
Billy had to get back to work. That's why he wants us to start the pod. See, we didn't know that. Now we'll start at 8 p.m. on the dot for you, friend.
We're gonna work it around Bill's schedule. We'll
do it live from your work.
We're like the kid. We're like the college kid, the high school kid who has his first job. We're gonna work around your schedule.
We'll just work around you.
So you can go to
get out of school. Whatever time you want to get out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can always plug a USB in at work and just have it going through the whole warehouse for a half hour, and that's the view. We need the views.
Take us with you wherever you go.
Yeah, now that we have a sponsor, Anchor is our first sponsor. We get a penny per view, so I'm gonna need you to look.
hey, thank you, Anchor. Shouts out to that. Yeah, we got a paid gig right now. We're getting paid.
They get a paid advertisement from me before this thing starts every goddamn episode. You want me another one? Okay, they gave you a script and everything. Right. Next time I see you, you got to write one, so it's not always me going, "Hey, you ever want to try Anchor?" It's like this whole little script. You got to follow it loosely. Yeah, it's like a loose script, and you got to just you got to hit certain things. If you listen to it on, actually, I think it actually shows up on Apple now too. But any episode you listen to ours on the audio,
right,
it comes up first. Will come up as an ad, me talking about Anchor. And then it'll drop right into our episode.
Cool.
So anytime you hear that Anchor episode, that means that I got a penny. Ron got a penny. We're a penny richer. So bang, throw it down. So thanks. Shout out to Anchor for making sure our podcast gets out promptly.
We're getting super official right now, bro. It's super official.
That's what we like to do.
You know what I mean?
Billy also agrees that we should just do it live from his building. So. You ready to give it $1 every Tuesday night? It'll only take us an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, it's just
that's it. Yeah, you could be in Maryland 3 times already.
So as you take a sip, why don't we start our first segment, which you always start with, what we did this weekend. I'll go quick. I'll go first. I didn't really,
you better not have had anything crazy, man. You're going to kill my weekend again.
I know.
Weekend, you all crazy with.
I was like, oh yeah, no, this is whatever. So what did I do this weekend? Oh man, Saturday I got my second shot. So
how you feeling?
So people, I feel great. I mean, people kind of like they're kind of like, oh, you're gonna feel like this, you're gonna feel like shit. No, I feel great. I mean, like I got my shot Saturday afternoon and woke up Sunday morning, felt great, full of energy. Went out, did Sunday fun day, whatever, with the fiance, the
Oh, look at that.
the
The
fiance,
fiance.
the fiance, the finesse.
The finesse. I like the finesse. That's a nice one.
Finesse, yeah. She likes that one too. But yeah, I mean, people are kind of like over trying to scare you with like, oh, you're gonna feel like this, you're gonna feel like that. But then again, everybody's different. Literally, everybody is different. So
Literally.
it's just in the arm, and I'm done. So, which also means at the gym, that mass is gone, bro. No more mass at the gym. I'm done.
You don't have to suffer. You're not suffocating at the gym no more.
No, I'm not. That's game over.
I will be looking like Sub-Zero for the next like 8 months still, just masked up until further notice. But I'm like one of the rare ones. Kate says,
chocolate hands.
Chocolate hands.
Chocolate hands.
So the Fakonki is in the building.
Fakonki's here.
Hi, Fakonki. Yeah. See that little cool thing now? I have one that says, what we did this weekend.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So your shot went well. You didn't feel crazy. You felt okay. Not even a little tie.
No, I mean, even like where I got the injection, during like the first time it was like, oh, it felt kind of sore, but this time it was like, I guess my arm was like, oh, whatever, bro, it's just a needle. Yeah. And my body was like, whatever, we've been through this before. And Saturday night was cool, and like I said, Sunday was fine, and here I am.
And you got the synthesizer, right?
The Marcus Pfizer, yeah, I got
Marcus
the
Pfizer. Nice.
Pfizer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad weekend. Back to back. I mean, look at you just entertaining yourself.
Pretty much it, brother.
Well, sir, this weekend I did a thing. I went to a food truck. Lynn Villa has the good old food trucks. And the lady was like, she gets itchy on weekends if we're not doing something. And I like that she plans things because I don't. I'm not a planner. I'll go with the flow. You tell me you want to do something, I'm it. Ask Ron. 99% of the time, he'd be like, we would just say, what do you want to do? And we'd say, beer. And then we would just find a place that has it. That was usually the game plan. It wasn't like, next Friday, we're going to such and such at such and such time. We'd be like, wait, are you telling me that what was that? Was the River Deck? Not the River Deck. What was the place called in Essington?
Oh, the Deck. The Deck HP.
It's just called The Deck, yeah.
The Deck,
I was actually telling Ashley about that the other day, like how crazy it was, like that people drink Miller Lite now is like gross. Because when we were at the casino, I got a Miller Lite for free first, and I was like, wow, this is gross. I usually drink this like it's hotcakes. At first, it's like, plus the casino one's like watered down even more. It's gross. I was like, yo, I remember back in the day, me and Ron would go to the Deck, and from 8 to 9, it was $1 Miller Lights.
Oh,
and we used to have it in pockets. We'd have like 4 stuffed in pockets and 2 in hand, and we were golden for the night. We each had 6 beers just like ready to rock. And I was like, that was our thing back then, man. I was like, that was how we knew our plan was. What was the cheapest way for us to have a good time? Is either that or can I get a fishbowl for $5?
Oh yeah.
Remember those $5 fish bowls at Westchester? Good times. Now I get bloated trying to drink them. You ever try to drink them now?
It makes your stomach hurt, man. It really does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I bring antacids. Excuse me. Do you have an antacid?
Fistbowl fish shits, bro.
Tum-tum.
Just like anything sweet anymore. It's like before we were in our 20s, we were just knocking things back. I'm like, yeah, you're good. You're set up for the night. You get like 2 fish bowls. You're $10. You got $10 on you. You're good to go. And then like you stumble down the street to like where we used to go after that. It was Doc McGrogan's where the fish bowl.
Doc McGrogan's was the
no longer there anymore. Just gone. And
like the steps.
Where the hell did we hit after that? It would be Doc's.
It was whatchamacallit. Wasn't it Landmark because they had the upstairs, downstairs?
There it was.
And then the other place. It was a place we went to for Kate's 21st, and we went there for a few minutes.
Sidebar. Yeah.
Sidebar.
Yep.
That was it. Good times, sidebar. Good times.
Yeah.
Miss you. But yeah, so went to Lynn Villa. They had the food trucks, and I was like, well, I do feel like eating, and eating is good.
Mm-hmm.
So we were, and I remember you were getting your shot that day. I was like, I'm gonna leave Ron off the hook for today. But next time, I think there's another one in November when it starts to get towards your birthday. There's
Hey.
another outdoor food truck at the Linville, so we're gonna have to hit that up. So this
Okay.
time I went, brought our boy with us, Young Robe. Got Young Robe out. He
Excuse
was,
me?
yeah, Young Robe, the wife, the kids. We were rolling squads. We rolled like a squad. Um, we wanted to get this. I don't know if it. I want to say like the mac and cheese balls. Basically, is what it was. It was like the big thing. Me and Ashley were looking for. We're like eyeballing it. And so it was mac and cheese and buffalo chicken, all wrapped into one little delicious thing with like a white sauce on top. I believe it was ranch, as they say. We got that, and I got some fish tacos, and they were both ridiculously delicious. It's amazing. Like I wonder why people didn't think of food trucks earlier. Like it's such a good idea. You
Mm-hmm.
can bring your restaurant wherever you want at any time. So I think like all in all, we did that, and just as we were just about to go hit up the beer garden area, and it started to downpour. So we had to run. We had to run
It
for our
did.
damn lives.
It did rain on
It came
Saturday.
down hard. But luckily, it started to rain. We got in the car just in time, and then it downpoured when I got to the Burger King, so I could finally try a chicken sandwich.
Slaps.
Um, Bro, so you got the spicy one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Was it like a giant grease puddle? The whole thing was just slick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
opened it, I was like, it's so wet. It was just like wet. I was like, I don't know if this is grease or sauce. Can I wipe it on me or no? I don't know what to do.
Because it comes in that little clear plastic, like whatever, and it was
Yeah,
just,
like
it was just, it was like chicken grease paper.
yeah.
It was like smushed up against. It was like, if this is the chicken, it's like grease.
I was like, oh. I grabbed made sure my antacids were right next to me on that shit.
Oh,
I was like,
did it hit
ooh,
you?
this is gonna, bro.
Because it hit.
Those things, and I think I know what it is now. As soon as I saw it, I went, I know why Ron shit. I was like, it's just a grease puddle with delicious meat. It's just meat and grease. Like the roll was slick. I was like, ah. It was like catching a fish that keeps moving, but it was just a sandwich. I was like, what is
It's
this?
like when you're eating a sandwich and like it slides off and like you have more bun than you have meat.
Yeah. And it was like, it's been in the all
and you put it,
bun.
and it's like mismatched. You have like this all this meat and you're like this little ass. And
It's
you're
just
like,
like sticking out.
that's
So
how
then
it
you
is.
like, so then you try to bite the meat to even it back up with the roll, and it's just this never-ending slip and slide that you
You're
can't
like
come
Van
back
Gogh
from.
in the fucking sandwich. You're like, ha, 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 ha. Just to
You're
like, all
trying to
right,
eat it faster so it won't keep slipping. You're like,
yeah,
nope, nope.
it's
I'm telling you,
crazy.
I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, this is the greasiest sandwich I've ever seen. I was
It's
like,
good
this
though.
chicken. Oh, it's fucking delicious.
Like it's bigger than Popeyes. It's bigger than KFC's,
Yeah, it's
and it's
definitely, I think it
bigger
has
than.
to be the biggest one I've seen.
It the
Definitely.
thing is like this thick.
Yeah, yeah. It's the roll's delicious. It's not like a
Yeah,
plain ass roll either. Is that
it's like the
a
brioche,
brioche, right? Yeah.
the
It was
brocacchi, the
the
brocacchi,
you and the Bianchi, you gonna go get some brioche?
the brocacchi.
I'm telling you, but yeah, I had to get it. After you were talking about it, I was like, and girlfriend was like, I think we should do Burger King. I said, son of a bee, I'm gonna get me a chicken sandwich. And I got it. I was like, God damn, it's called La Grease. La Grease. It's like, what the? So now it's down to KFC. I'm coming for your Nashville hots. You better have them next
Are
time.
you still struggling to find that?
Still not. Still haven't found them. Just, I'm gonna have to go to fucking Nashville to actually go find them. Like, excuse me, do you have any of your hometown hots here? That's all I want is a hometown
The
hot.
hometown.
I'm not gonna lie though, I once went to Kentucky, and goddamn if I could not find a KFC. So
Really?
the Colonel's face was everywhere you turned, but I was sitting at Papa John's, and tell me why the hell that was, or not Papa John's. First I was at Papa John's, slowest human beings everyone's ever created is Kentucky people. My God, slow. We were at Papa John's. It was me and Keon trying to get a late night snack, and they put in, so it's like that conveyor belt heat, like here was put the 5-piece nugget on this conveyor belt, heats, and then at the end it's hot and you're good to go.
Right.
So we ordered those wings. Said, hey man, how about like a 10-piece wing? And like, all right now, partner. And then they turn around and they talk to each other for 20 minutes while you're sitting there like, oh my God, I'm here. Like I get it if I'm like at home, but like I'm here. I can see you not cooking my shit. And so then they put it in the conveyor belt. Then they go back to honky tonkin or whatever the fuck they're doing over there. And me and Keon are just watching them. Boop, they hit the floor. And we're like, oh, cool. Our wings are on the floor. And this man turned around and went, well, I guess they're going into deliveries. And they just put them right in the delivery area. I was like, this is why I was like, oh no, we're never delivering from this place. And then we got outside. It was like we got wings, and there's like the breadstick, John.
Yeah.
A homeless dude popped out the bush. I've never seen anything like it in my life. All right. So it's like, when you're like Power Rangers, like 1, 2, like, so you see all the hands that are supposed to be in there, right? So it's like my hand, Keon's hand, Steph's hand, and then who the fuck's hand is that? It was a whose hand moment. I was like, whose hand is this? And we look over, like, who are you? He's like, ah! And then he jumps back in his bush. And I'm like, what is going on? He touched my bread. And it's before COVID, so you didn't think anything, you just kept on rolling. But man touched my bread. So we're walking down the street. He comes back out another bush. We're like, stop following us. You're following me. And we're like, no, we're not.
This is his home. His home is everywhere.
Like, I don't know is this your bush? I apologize. I'm trying to walk into my indoor location. Please get out of here. But that's what that's weird. So in Kentucky I couldn't find KFC. So I feel like in Nashville Hots, we're not gonna be in Nashville. Also from KFC. I'm struggling with KFC, I just noticed.
You really are.
F you, KFC. But otherwise, that was basically my weekend. See, cool, Keon remembers that. Bang.
Hey, the first check-in from my man.
Keon remembers when we got Kentucky was not fun for us, man. That was homeless city. I didn't think anybody had homes. It was just homeless. Just bare feet and stealing fruits. Don't be stealing my treats, homeless man. But yeah. So I feel like that's all for the weekend, man. You got anything else from the weekend that feels great?
I can't compete with the Bushman.
Goddamn Bushman.
That's like I really had on that one. So yeah, so that wraps up the whole what we did this weekend segment. So do you want to get into the Sixers/Ben rant?
What's up? Who's up? Sixers
no,
played?
They don't. Okay, they don't exist to you anymore. Okay.
No. I will never let Ben get off.
Back it up. Beep 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 beep. We're going
do you know why Kendall Jenner broke up with Ben Simmons?
No, but you're going to tell me.
Because he didn't take it to the hole. Boom!
That was like dad joke numero uno right there.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Yeah. Benjamin Simmons. I am 5'3", sir.
Correct.
I was not gifted with your height or athletic ability or tallness, any of that. Good looks, sure. I got them. It's in the genes.
Wranglers.
Real comfortable chains. Seriously, Wrangler, I don't know why you guys ain't sponsor us yet. That's we have the greatest ads. I don't understand it. Why do you not want to score a ball? How in a game 7 is the difference between going to the next round or going home?
Mm-hmm.
You decide you still don't want to score. You hear everybody saying it. Wouldn't you just want to shut them up at that point? Like, wouldn't you just want to be like, I'm done with this. I'm done with hearing everybody's shit. I'm taking it to the rack every time. I don't care if I go 1 of 25. I'm taking it to the rack every time. I'm shooting jump shots just to shut everybody up. I'm just not good at it. I don't care. If you do that, go ahead, man. Trae Young shot like 1 of 58, but he scored when you needed him to. And guess what? They still love Trae Young and his hair.
Oh.
Don't worry. It's Trae Young's last good year because young Trae is he's done after this because they're changing the rules. They said they are going to be looking hard at the getting fouled by jumping awkwardly into defenders from out of nowhere move.
Yeah.
The Trae Young special. So next year, Trae Young is not going to be getting those calls where he's jumping sideways into a defender that's on the other side of the court. Or, like, that stuff needs to go. I get, like, foul calls for good players, but, like, just be a foul. Just at least have him standing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I thought that was a Sam Cassell rule. Wasn't that a Sam Cassell rule back in the day? The same idea, where he'd pump, and if you go up and you jump into him, like, forward, it's on you.
Well, like, they sell it so well,
that?
man. It's so hard to, like, call that because these guys are, like, artists with it, and it's just, like, when you do that, they're gonna hit you regardless. Like, he's gonna jump, he's gonna pump fake, it's gonna be like, oh, I tapped his kneecap, and it's like, oh, through the line. So it's like it's so hard to judge. So they were really looking into that. So what did you think about the whole Ben Simmons dunk that he gave up?
Dude, it's like the definition of, like, what do they call that? Something people had it in baseball. A couple people, the yips. It's like where you literally mentally can't do it. It almost feels like this man has the yips at this point. Like, I don't understand how, like, that's prime dunking territory. Like, he said he thought the Gallinari was coming up his back. Okay.
I did hear that.
Then dunk it. What's the worst he's going to do? Foul you? But he's so afraid of getting fouled that he doesn't want to do that. That's the issue at hand. He doesn't want to get fouled, so he's going to do all he can about that, man. And it's like, to pass it to Thibault to get, and that man got chikinged by two defenders, just smashed like that.
Right.
And it's just kind of annoying as hell. Yes, Kayla Hauser, you correct. How about Collins getting hit in the eye several times and crying about it? He did cry about it almost every time. John Collins is annoying too. He wore the shirt after Game 7 of him postering Joel in Game 6. He had it on his shirt. He's about to get swept by the Bucks, so I'm not worried about it. But, like, he shouldn't, because that's a foul. He was, like, giving him Indian burns across Joel's face as he was dunking. He said, "Ga ga ga ga," but in this arm, he goes, "Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo." He's just rubbing his face off, and that's a foul. But the whole series was messy as far as fouls were going. But to have Joel play well, and then you had goddamn Ginger Jesus lighting us up for 27 points.
Wait, you mean Red Velvet? My man Red Velvet?
Mr. He Herder me. Mr. Herder? He looks like he's just so pale. And he's never seen sunlight. But that man saw fire that night because he was lighting up Seth Curry like it was nobody's business. But I don't know, man. Like, I think if Ben would have dunked that and had a relatively okay game, like if he scored 14 and 10, they wouldn't talk about him after the series ended like that.
Oh, no, of course not.
Because he went out the way he came in, that's what killed the series. Is you see that. It wasn't his fault completely. It's like, honestly, he didn't give up a 26-point lead in Game 5. That's the whole damn team. You all are the worst at that. Like, that's on all of you. But it's just, we've seen it for now 4 years where this dude he only wants to play basketball sometimes. And and he's getting worse. Like, they were showing a lot of times where he actually was passing the ball off way early. He passed it to Joel at half court and then ran to the corner. No, you don't throw to your damn center. Your 5 should not have the ball at center court if you are the point guard. So you're playing 5-on-4 so much that it's just causing so much issue with all your teammates around you. You're consistently playing 5-on-4 because Ben don't play offense. And it's just, at this point, I don't know what they're going to do. They sound like they're going to force him to have like a new shooting coach that isn't his brother, and like they're going to be on him. But I also don't know if that's like a disguise to say like he's going to work on it and then trade him as fast as you can. If it were up to you, do you keep Ben Simmons for one additional year, or do you get rid of him if the cost is right? Obviously, I don't get rid of him for like Kyle Kuzma. We're not trying to trade We're not trading Kendall X's. It's too much. I don't want Kuz for Sims.
I honestly think they're going to keep him. You got to understand, like, Ben is such a generational talent, and I know like it's a broken record, but at the same time, like, he has the tools to be one of the best players in the league if he shot the ball. That's the issue. And like, you're so enamored by his ability. It's like, okay, you kind of overlook it, and we've all overlooked it for the last 4 to 5 years. Like, it was always next year, and then like we'll post the videos of him shooting. He can shoot. He just
doesn't. And that's what everybody's saying is.
And I can't speak for the man, but it's like I don't know why he doesn't. And I think that dunk is going to be one of those. Well, the almost dunks will be one of those plays that we look at in like Philly sports history, and they're like, he didn't do it.
Right. It's just like everybody on earth saw it, and like when Joel even threw him under the bus after on post game, he just said like there was a play where we could have scored, but only got one free throw. That was like his nicest way of being like Ben did it. Like I don't know, man. It's a shame because it set up every way we wanted. The Bucks beat Brooklyn. So you would have had Sixers Bucks. You wouldn't have had to face KD and Harden and potentially Kyrie. You wouldn't have had to face that. You had the Bucks. And then if you got past that, you literally could have then had like a Clippers team that has no Kawhi Leonard because he has an ACL injury. You could have a Suns team where CP3 keeps getting COVID. You know how pissed he was? Like, he gets COVID and like, or is on a COVID list. I don't even know if he has it. But like, Bron was out there partying with Drake, and they let him in the next game. So, double standard. But someone rules the league, and someone doesn't remember that. But I don't know, man. It's like the path. It was like that golden path to a title this year. It was right there in front of your face. You had home court throughout the entire playoffs, and then you would have had a finals that wasn't LeBron. Whenever you get a Western Conference Finals, a Western Conference team in the finals that isn't a LeBron team, you usually have a shot. If it's a LeBron team, you might as well just dust up and just go home. But like now, next year, you're going to have Brooklyn, who's going to have a full year with the big three. You're going to have Golden State, who gets Clay back.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so now you're going to have the West is still going to now they're going to have LeBron, and you know LeBron's going to ask for more help now because he didn't win this year. So someone's going to go over there. He'll probably get Dame because, God forbid, he doesn't have enough with AD. So he'll probably go get Dame Lillard or something like that. And then the Lakers will have a big three. So the West will be stacked again. And then you're going to be back up to Brooklyn. And you got to go out and make a move, or Ben Simmons has to come out and learn how to score. It's very sad, but I guess it is what it is. So as they say in Philadelphia, better luck next year. And now we have like nothing to watch. The Phillies are on, but like I said, we have nothing to watch until Jalen Hurts and the guys get out there. Shh. It's almost time, man. The new era.
Free to lose again or to finish last?
We don't even know if Dak's foot works. So, okay.
It works.
Until it gets hit and it crumbles like a Cheez-It again. Yeah, I said it. Crumbles like a Cheez-It. Take that.
Just for that, you're never getting Nashville Hots.
How dare you?
No, they have in Texas. They're available there, but I don't think you're going to.
Oh, no, I can't go there.
No.
I've been banned in all the cities. No, thank you. So, let's move away from the Sixers Bull S. Madden, one of our favorite games. The 22 cover athlete is out, and it's athletes.
Athletes are out.
So it's the first cover that has. The only other cover had two was Fitzgerald and Palomalu, right?
Yeah, that was like, God, that was years
and years ago.
Yeah, years and years ago. So for instance, I mean, I get it. You have the goat, and then you have the baby goat.
Did you see the commercial for
it? Did I see the man? I watched the trailer on YouTube.
I think that's what it is. It's the one with the suit. Because they said to break the Madden curse, they wanted them to wear like these protective suits so they don't get hurt before the season. And Brady's looked like a bubble boy. So he was walking like, and they showed him like this whole new one, and this whole new suit. It looked like Iron Man suit. It looked like something Tony Stark made. And Tom's like, oh, now that's sick. I'm pumped to wear that because apparently they said he wore it the first time he was on the cover to break the Madden curse. And he goes, oh, I can't wait to wear that. They went, oh no, that's for Patrick. And they followed Brady around wearing like this bubble boy suit where his hands are stuck out and he's just a giant bubble. I slowly am beginning to like Tom Brady. It's weird what happens the minute he disappears from being a Patriot. You begin to like his goatness. I don't know. I don't know if that's everyone, but I enjoyed me some Tom Brady.
I don't think he was ever a bad guy. People didn't like him because he was winning, but like,
yeah.
I think with the Buccaneers, you saw like the human side of Tom Brady. It was like, oh, he's getting trashed on a boat, and they're like, yeah, I mean, he's tossing.
That was great.
Yeah, I mean, like you could tell Tom was a drink because he was like the your uncle who never drinks. He's like, oh, he just tore up, and he's like, oh,
I just had a few. He looked a mess. Yes, Keon, Niners, Eagles.
They're already sold out.
Year.
They're already sold out.
Look, guys.
Oh, you want to see Trey Lance?
Trey Lance versus Hurts. Whew. Quarterback blowout.
And then you have Jimmy G by halftime. So I mean, you get a twofer.
Last time we went, last time we went to Eagles Niners. He had out there, I think it was CJ Beathard. So he is not really going out there yet with a good quarterback. Whenever we've gone to a game, it was CJ Beathard got pounded. It was our Super Bowl year, so. He absolutely got murked that entire game. It was literally drop back, sack, drop back, pressure, drop back, hit. It was not good. Luckily, Keon sat next to someone who also was a Niners fan, so like they saved each other. But Keon's the smart Niners fan who refuses to wear any Niners gear to the game. He's like, nope. Yeah. He wears like a red shirt to kind of be like, my team, but he doesn't put a logo on it. If the Niners score, he looks at me like, yes. But he's not like the guy next to me got up like, that's what I'm talking about. No, especially this year, man. Everybody's goddamn nuts. Like they gave that guy has a shirt out now. The Suns and 4 guy. Did you see that fella? He was in the stands and a Mavs fan, I believe. Who were they playing last round? Was it Mavs? Yeah, Mavs. Tried to beat him up. And they were above him. It was like 2 thug kids. And he was like a country white fella. And it was like these 2 like teams or whatever. They had like their cool long chains on with the jerseys. And like the dude tried to sneak him. So he's from above. One kid tried to sneak the guy below. The guy grabbed him, pulled him down, and just started bloop, bloop, just punching into his face. Right? Just as hard as he could. And these kids were talking so much shit before, and like he was holding him, telling the other guy he's gonna beat his ass next. Like it was sickening how like the kid was just like, and like not even trying to help your boy. He was like this. He like stepped back and he was watching his buddy just kind of get booped in the face 100 times. So finally, like he lets him go, and the kid like grabs his face. You can tell he's bleeding, and he walks off, and the guy goes, "Suns in 4," and just walks off. And they did sweep him. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, always watch who you're gonna fight, guys, because that guy didn't look like the guy who would beat my ass, but he had no problem beating their ass. So just beware of who you're fighting. You'd never know if this dude's a Jiu-Jitsu master. Okay?
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, that's Joe Dierte Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to more sports at some point. That's kind of cool. The Madden cover has the double athletes. Mahomes and your boy Tom Brady. What else you got for me, my friend?
Since we're on the NFL, do you want to cover the whole Carl Nassib story real quick before we get out of here?
The young man's from Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Yep. So he went to Malvern Prep and he went to Penn State where he was actually really good. He was. And then he's plays for the Raiders now. Like I said, very good player, and I mean, like, good for him. It's about time that someone stepped up to the plate and it had the gall to say that. And you can only support him. I mean, like, what are you gonna do? You can't cut him. Yeah, I mean, like he's a player, like he's a really good one. So
Right.
so shouts out to him for being comfortable to say that, because that takes a lot of guts, especially in a such a
It's
testosterone
driven sport like
sport
that. Yeah.
where it's
Oh
like
yeah.
you can't do that, you're a sissy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he definitely did what he had to do, and he said he felt
Of
good
course.
about it. It was his right time, and yeah, man, that takes a lot of guts. So shout out to Carl Nassif on that one, man. Like,
Agreed.
hey, everyone deserves to be happy. So I mean, if that makes him happy, then God bless you, man.
I hear that.
God bless you.
It's weird because I literally just finished watching on Netflix the Aaron Hernandez story or whatever it was called.
Oh, that's a whole separate podcast right
But
there.
like a lot of it was based around him apparently being gay. A lot of it had that he was gay, but obviously someone like in the NFL, he had like former teammates that were even when they were, forget, it was one of the linemen who is gay also, and just said like you have to hide it in the NFL. You just it's like you can't be yourself, and you can be miserable playing a sport. You could be miserable doing what you love because you can't be who you are. And it was weird. Like I just finished that up a couple days ago, and then this Carl Nassib story comes up, and I think it's awesome that like you said, he stepped up to the plate and decided like, look, I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to live my whole NFL career in the shadows like that. Like, great, man. You're openly gay. If your teammates love you, your teammates love you, man. Like, it's like he's still the same dude you liked on your team last year. Okay, you just didn't know something about him. So let him be him. Let him be happy. He plays the sport he loves. He now can love who he wants to love. Good for him, man. Congrats to him. And we'll see if this opens up any kind of like a Pandora's box kind of thing in the NFL where more players feel safe enough to say it. So, cool story. You got anything else for me, brother?
I think I've said all we had to say on this very info-filled 119.
Yeah, we infoed it up, bro.
We really did. I mean, I think we had really, really long weekends topic story, so that was pretty cool. Like, we kind of spent more time on that. So I think we gave them what they needed.
We give the people what they want.
What they wanted. So if you're good, I am good.
Oh,
is that a Twinkie?
That's an egg roll, baby.
He's like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Is that a damn Twinkie you just pulled out right now? No, it's a whole egg roll. Shrimp roll?
No. Just traditional egg roll, bro.
You don't do the shrimp rolls?
No. Ew, what are you, a heathen?
You don't like shrimp?
No, I don't like shrimp.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, you think all small people like shrimp?
You don't like seafood?
No, I seafood and I eat it. I like seafood like fish. I don't like crabs, shrimp, the other jaws, what you call them.
You don't like scallops? You don't like calamari?
No. Ew, are you gross?
Are you kidding? You don't like... All right, new episode. How do you not like seafood? What?
No, I like fish.
You don't like crab cakes?
No, I like salmon cakes. That's my thing. Okay? Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't you.
Who doesn't like shrimp?
Me.
And crab meat and lobsters and all the crustaceans from the ocean.
No, I don't like all the people from Little Mermaid on the plate. I just like good old-fashioned salmon, flounder, bluefish, tilapia.
Do you like tuna fish?
Oh, I love the tuna fish, bro. Good tuna fish sandwich never hurt nobody. I'm telling you.
Like a good, nice shrimp po' boy?
Ew, no, I don't like po' boy.
With mayonnaise just dripping off of it, pickles and oh man.
You're disgusting, man. You're disgusting. No, I am weird, man. I'm weird that I don't like it like everybody else. So sue me, people. Okay, I'm not a seafood man. Okay, I'll explain it in full next episode. I promise. Well, think about that. Thank you, Stephanie.
I'm too angry to say it. No, don't put no. Take that comment. Take that comment down. That is not disgusting.
We share kidneys, man.
You piss off the ocean. The ocean's coming for you.
I don't like the ocean anyway. I like the beach. I don't go in the water.
So you like the beach, but you don't like seafood. How does that work?
I like some seafood. I like fish. I don't want your little claw animals and your little curly swirlies. You got to suck the buttholes off of them. I'm not doing that. Yeah, you got to suck the buttholes off. I'm not doing that. What that nasty ass shrimp? There's poop in it. Why are you eating? You're eating food that's got poop in it.
It's extra flavor.
It's poop. R. Kelly. It's poop.
P. Kelly. Poop Kelly. Oh my
Pooping
god.
all over.
What
But
the hell? All right, on that note, we gotta end it now because
I'm out of here.
This is terrible.
I want to eat my damn egg roll.
All right, so for Big Ron, the seafood lover, alongside White Pepper, the seafood hater. What? He hates seafood. Anyway, this is episode 119, 2 Minute a Mic. Once again, your podcast's favorite podcast. Join us next week as we get into more of this seafood hate for Peppa. And there it is.
Boom.
No, you don't get one. You don't like seafood. No, put down.
Oh.
No, you would have got a.
You touched the vanilla fist right now. Oh yeah. We will see you next week.
Oh man, join us next time, man. I am out of here.
Later.
Later.